Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Dorks Daily. The sword is here. Dorks Daily. Here it is. Here it comes. Coming right at you.
Hi everybody. We are on.
That was such excitement.
Well, I'm excited, okay? It's my first sea day on the Celebrity Beyond.
It is.
Yes, we're having a lovely day. Very relaxing.
Yeah.
We're in aqua class, so we went to the spa this morning.
Guys, I'm not going to lie to you. I think we're in Weirdville.
Yeah, guys. We're not gonna, we'll save it for when we get home.
I think we're going to save it when we get home because I'm too scared to say it now.
But this cruise is an interesting crowd.
Yeah. For anyone that we know on the cruise ship, if you watch
guys,
us tonight, I want to know what you guys think when you come back.
You guys, listen, if you see us tonight, our friends that we've met on board
wink,
so far.
Wink if you agree.
Do you agree that the crowd's a little odd?
It is an odd crowd, guys.
Yes, but we're having a good time.
Very nice.
Very lovely. So yeah, what's going on in Cruise World besides us on this ship? Look at this. It looks like, it's like amazing. By the way, guys, we love our room. It's fabulous.
Yeah, the room seems bigger. I don't know if it is. I don't think it
know.
is.
It just seems bigger, but
I think one of the things they did with this new ship is they like opened it up more now that I go on other cruises. Even though I really like all the rooms I've been in, it just seems like real wide or something.
I don't know. It's a nice room. It's a nice big room.
Yeah.
All right, guys. What do we got going on?
What do we got?
Oh, listen, this is like kind of a correction, but remember we talked the other day about, I said they canceled a cruise for September 15th on the Rhapsody of the Seas, Royal Caribbean. Well, they didn't cancel the whole cruise. I thought they canceled the whole cruise. They only canceled certain people.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know how. I think they based on status, but still, I'm sure there was more. I'm sure not everyone they canceled was a first-time cruiser. And what are they doing? That means the lowest status is someone who's never been on there before.
Yeah, you ruined them ever coming back.
Yeah, like never been on Royal Caribbean before. And you know how like you're like new? Yeah, like,
I would have called the top people and been like, look, I know you cruise like every other month, but can we cancel your cruise just for this one?
Like, no, because they would have had to give them like money and stuff more.
Yeah.
They're canceling the trip. What they do, cancel the inside room people? Yeah. So they're not going to refund the expensive cruises.
I know.
It's all about money. So they did what would save them the most money.
They look at it like, you're never going to... But what if that person that... They were the people that were going to cruise every month?
What if that was the diamond in the rough? La-ti-da.
This is beautiful out here.
Guys, it is a gorgeous day. It's a little hot. It's hot today.
Yeah, it's hot.
We walked through the pool deck earlier, and I kind of wanted to like find somewhere to chill, and then I was like, no.
Yeah, we went to the spa and all. It was fun. We
went to the spa. There was a little crowded in there, so I got to go back. I didn't really get to like, I want to like look in those rooms.
We didn't know how to get out, so we just stood there.
We didn't know how to get out of the spa.
Yeah, and this couple came in to like go into our spa. I was like, thank you. You rescued us. And the guy was like, oh, you guys are just wait. I was like, we've been here for 2 days now.
I think there's like another way out. We need a redo. We have to go back.
We should have taken a tour.
I don't know why we didn't. They had a tour day one, boarding day. We didn't do it. We needed to do it.
No, but there was a lady that came after us, and there was a
we could
lady
have asked for a tour.
Her around showing her stuff.
We could have asked for a tour.
Yeah, like the showers. Just to let you know, Tex, like the showers are different. Like you know how I thought we were on this cruise when I took the shower. On the Equinox, the bathrooms are right when you don't even go into the spa. No. There's bathrooms before the spa. Here, they changed things up. I guess they didn't like people taking showers. So they put the bathrooms like somewhere in the spa. And they're not.
Yeah, you can't, it's not, you can't even get in there unless you have access.
Yeah.
I had to give them my key card.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. It's kind of all like.
It's not the best setup, I'm going to be honest. Yeah. I don't know. But that's fine. Anyway, guys, let's talk about this Carnival Benenzi, okay? John Hill was talking about this. I guess, you know, people were complaining. I have no idea how he even found out about this. But there was a guy, okay, Java Blue, which is on the Lido deck, which is interesting. I didn't know Carnival had a coffee place on the Lido deck. This Benenzi has one, apparently. And he asked everyone to be quiet.
The guy wanted people to be quiet.
Because he was on an important Zoom call. It's like, well, get out of here then.
Everybody, I'm going to need you to shut up for 5 minutes. I'm on a Zoom call.
Like, who would do that?
Guys, and by the way, you know what people do in the barbershop? Michelle's witnessed this now.
Yes.
20 people have been on Zoom calls while I cut their hair. And what they do is I pull up a chair, they put their laptop or they put their phone, whatever their thing is,
on the chair.
And then they just have to tap the button every couple minutes.
Yeah, they just have to like pretend they're there.
Chris works for a company that does this stuff. And he's like, dude, they have these Zoom calls where they tell us like to do just stuff that we're already doing.
They like, a lot of people want to do them.
I think they like the
we're
power.
having a meeting.
My best friend, Marty's a Zoom call guy.
Oh,
He's the guy that has to runs these, and he has all these like what do you call like PowerPoint presentations.
Oh yes,
they love them. Marty, I love you. He knows that he's that guy. He thinks these people think they're like their position's so important. Guys, no one's listening to you. No. If you're doing those Zoom, if you're running them, like no one's listening to anything you say. You're literally wasting companies' money.
It's funny. I think it's funny, but I think it's funny somebody would actually try to do that in that area.
Back to what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Because I would never even attempt to do that in that kind of environment.
Could you imagine?
If I had a Zoom call or any kind of meeting, or how about this? If my kid called me, okay?
Yeah. I
would go somewhere far away from everyone.
Right.
I would never think people are supposed to conform to what I want. I will remove myself.
You know what's funny?
From the situation.
You would think I was one of these people because of how I act. But you know how there's those people like when you're out to dinner or something and they're like literally just talking out loud. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know, she's crazy, you know. She's
that happens all the time, especially on cruises.
Oh my god.
But how about the last cruise? The lady was talking while the presenter was still talking, the shark guy.
They just come in and start talking like he's not even there doing his thing.
She was talking as if they were the only people in the room. And meanwhile, there's a man on a podium.
Guys,
with a microphone.
When there's a person on the podium, just listen. Or just do something else and pretend to listen.
Zip it.
Zip it. Yeah, that and they'll be on their phones talking out loud. You'll be eating like your crimpet next to them. You're sitting there just trying to get into something next to them, and next thing you know,
there's a lot of
that person's full on screaming. So that guy on the Zoom, like, okay, why is he not in his room? Or was that the only place he could find that had like internet connection?
I don't know, but you just have to call out that day. Okay, that'd be like trying to do a Zoom call at the buffet. You know, it's loud. The buffet's noisy.
Yeah, buffet's
like
noisy.
That's so stupid. That guy's an idiot. You know what they should have responded? You're just an idiot.
What do you think they said to him?
I don't know.
They told John Hill?
I don't know. John Hill knew about it. I don't know how John knew about it. He was on the scene, okay?
Perturbed.
Yes. But I don't know. Another thing about Carnival, guys, listen to this. They're letting everybody know, okay? This is, they're putting you on notice.
This one's weird.
All right? If you linger too long somewhere on the ship, you will be asked to leave. So no loitering. Now, I thought on a cruise ship, that's kind of what you did.
You can do that on Celebrity Anywhere, guys.
We sit in areas sometimes forever. We've sat at the buffet for so long, not playing. This is what I'm going to tell you in a minute. We weren't playing cards. We weren't playing a board game. We literally were just like this.
Yeah. I'll just sit there. I was just in the...
We get frozen when we're on cruise ships. You get like... Do you ever get like that? Anybody that cruises, if you're watching, you don't want to move.
You just want to sit there.
You just can't move. You're like,
we were just at the club, and I had headphones on, and I was listening to scary stories on the headphones on YouTube, and I looked up, and there was a full-on 700 people doing cha-cha.
Yeah, people were learning how to do the cha-cha, and Jim's sitting there with his eyes closed listening to scary stories. I mean, that is just weird.
But, like, I'm not, like, bothering anybody. And, I mean, maybe I am, but, I mean... Well, I don't understand where people were sitting and they told you had to move, like, and that's kind of scary, but, like, so Celebrity don't do that.
2 people were playing cards at around 12:45, okay, in the buffet. They were asked to leave so people could sit down.
Well, maybe that's...
Because it was lunchtime, and they're like, yo,
it doesn't
like, there's nowhere for anyone to eat. You guys got to go. Can't, like, play your game here. And I really think, I mean, it was a bad time to pick to do that, guys, but like I don't think anyone should be like, you gotta leave.
But by 12:45, I feel like
you can't tell people to leave.
No. Now I will tell you this, Princess.
But that's what they're doing.
Princess has a seating issue in their buffet.
Oh,
but no other buffet I've ever been to, like, it would be a problem like that. Unless people were like kept going over to like workers, going like, those people are playing cards, like, and I want to sit down. Like, I don't know, like.
I don't know. It's, you know what it is. It's like a gray area. I don't think they should have picked that time and place to do this. However, I don't think anyone should tell you to get up and go.
It's a little weird.
Unless you're like causing a disturbance.
Yeah.
Like a problem.
It's odd.
You're sitting there playing cards all quiet.
Yeah, I'm playing
You're
cards.
like,
what do I do?
you guys gotta go. You
gotta
gotta
get
go.
out of here.
Enough of this.
Now.
Enough of this, okay?
Yeah, you're playing cards. What are you doing? You even eating? Did you even eat?
Jeet.
Jeet? While you're sitting here?
They should sit there and keep getting like little plates so they can look like they're eating.
That's what
you gotta do. That's the trick, guys. Do what you're still doing, but
Yeah.
just somebody keep getting up and getting some food so they can be like, well, they're eating.
I have an eating disorder. I need to eat when I play my cards.
Yes. All right, what else do we got, guys? Okay, apparently these influencers, I don't know their channel or what they are, but I think they're big on TikTok. Matt and Abby, okay? I don't know. What do you guys think about this, okay? They kept their babies in the cabin watching them on a monitor.
No problem with it.
Okay?
No problem with it.
They didn't like the kids club, so they switched their dining time to late so they could eat after they went to sleep.
I have no problem with it.
Do you think
I would have done it.
that it's bad? Now here's the thing.
No, it's like being in your house. You have your phone. You can get to that room within 2 minutes.
Here's the only problem with it though. A lot of people have access to your room.
Just the workers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like scary.
I'll let the workers babysit my kids.
No, we have a customer that did this. Okay? They did this and they came and got them at dinner.
Wait, I thought this was the follow-up story from that. That was our customers?
Yes.
Tell the story, because I forgot. I remember this, but I thought this was
our customers did this. No, this just happened. So I just wanted to talk about what you thought about it. I would never do it. I mean, I just wouldn't do it because I'm too crazy. I would never leave my kid in the stateroom while I went to dinner.
These are babies. They're in a thing.
Listen, the only way I would do it, guys, this is like bad. The only way I would do it is if like where I was going was like right there.
How do you know it wasn't?
I don't know. I'm not saying, I'm not talking about their situation. I'm talking about me personally.
Tell the story of what happened to our customer, because I totally forgot.
No,
this was a follow-up
guys,
to that.
They left their kid in the, the porta crib, whatever it was. They had the monitor and they went to eat and they thought it was fine. The child was asleep, like out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And they were watching them the whole time. They were asked to leave because their stateroom attendant, like I was just saying, came in the room and saw the kid and like freaked out.
Okay, here's how
You're not allowed to do that, number one. You're just not. So if your stateroom guy comes in, you're going to get like in trouble. And that's so embarrassing. They came and got them from dinner, okay? They went and got them, and that was so embarrassing. She was like mortified. They like had a big like talk with them. They're like, this isn't allowed. You can't do this. So it's like really embarrassing.
Both ways. I just
like
don't
like
think
this child was left.
I don't think they're bad parents.
I don't think they're bad parents either. I just don't think it's the best idea. And obviously you're not allowed, and why would you want to get embarrassed at a restaurant?
All right, can we agree to this? Back in the day when we were all babies, especially me, I'm 50, our parents would have rolled.
Oh, do you know what my grandma used to do? My grandma used to clean, and she would leave my Uncle Joe in the, how at the front of the house, they were row homes in Mayfair and in Philadelphia, and they had
to you guys townhomes, to people from middle America.
Not really.
They call them townhomes. I don't know why.
Oh, okay. She had a little porch. It had a wrought iron fence. It's only 3 feet high fence. Yeah. Okay. The kid, she would put him in a playpen just outside while she cleaned. She would just put him out front.
She was hoping.
Like a dog.
She's like, please, somebody come get this kid.
He was like one, an infant, just outside. She would just put him outside. My mom told me that.
Yo.
She had to clean her house. My grandma was cleaning her house. I don't care. Kids, she'll just be like, well, you just got to stay outside as a baby. The baby's outside.
Why didn't they just put him in the room?
Where's the baby? The baby's outside.
Why didn't they just put him in the room?
I don't know. God, what's she doing? Spraying bleach everywhere? Lysol? I don't know what she's doing. My grandma was crazy cleaning lady. My grandma was nuts.
I know you told me that.
Every day was dedicated to something else.
And the kids had to be outside.
And the kids, I don't care how old you were going out on the porch in your playpen. So things used to be different. I'm sure she would have no problem. She'd be like, wait, you can watch them? I would have just left them in the room and not even had a monitor. I mean, I don't know.
All right, how about this? I'm just saying this. I probably wouldn't do it either.
You would never do it.
No.
So I don't even know why you're saying you would. No, I don't know what happened in their situation. I don't know if they just were telling people they did this or if they caught them doing this. I don't really know the whole story. Yeah. But I just know I heard about it. So what do you guys think about it?
I forgot about
What do you guys think about leaving your kids in the room? Yeah, and that made me think of my customer. So what do you think about leaving your kids in the room? What age do you think is acceptable?
Well, see, that's the big.
It all depends on the kid, though. But these were little. These were like littles.
Tom Burns could be left alone at 2.
We could have left. Tom. He could have just been in charge of the whole kids club when he was like 7.
He really could have.
Okay, and your kids would have been fine in his hands.
Yeah,
okay,
fine.
Probably better in his.
Yeah, and then Tom, our son.
You'd have everybody in line. They'd all be on like some kind of troop mission.
Yeah. He used to come home, and I'd have all my friends over, and he'd throw gum at us like he was somebody's grandfather. We'd call him Pop-Pop.
Yeah, he used to
He'd come in and toss it. Hey, and it was, you know what gum it was? The gum that used to have the.
It was the bazooka, right?
Bazooka gum, and I'm
with
like,
the little and everybody was. The funniest thing was because I remember this as clear as day. Everyone was sitting there all at the same time, like, "Oh, thanks, buddy." Yeah, they're all sitting there unwrapping it, and they were reading it. I'm like, who is the kid?
Yeah, this
was like 5 grown men.
The funny thing is, he knew there was probably people in the house and was like, "Let me pick up some extra gum for the boys." So that's
meanwhile, when he was at Sev across the street, which he probably shouldn't even been doing that.
Yeah. Well, he admitted to us now that he used to drive to Pathmark on his electric scooter with his sister on the back of the thing.
Yeah. He used to. That's the only bad thing he ever did.
And we're like, dude, what?
Oh, one time he lied. We're telling on Tom in this video. Yeah. One time he told me he lied and he said he was sick from school. And it was when I was working at Thalia, and he took the train to Yoder's house, Billy Yoder.
What?
Yeah.
That's so crazy.
That was like a wild. That's like a wild. That's like the only thing he ever did. That, and then going to Pathmark, which was our old food store in our neighborhood. He would go there with his sister.
Bill lived downtown on Chestnut. He was on Chestnut Street.
I know.
He was at 16th
I was like, what's wrong with you? He's like, I know, I'm sorry. I'm like, you're still in trouble for it.
Yeah, you're in trouble for that. It's like when you told your mom you went back to tracks.
Oh, yeah. She's like, you son, no, you're not allowed to do that. I'm like, well, we did it.
Were you not allowed to do it?
Of course we weren't.
My mom never told me I didn't have to go.
Oh, we were not allowed down the train tracks?
By the projects. My mom never even
knew we did. That was like a big no-no.
See, my mom never even
You were just left alone. You just raised yourself.
But everybody I knew did that. They were all with me. I was there with 10 people, 20 people.
They were allowed to?
Well, I don't remember any of them saying, yo, by the way, my mom will kill me. She finds out I'm back to tracks.
We were not allowed down the train tracks, and we used to use them as a transportation system because you could get to point A to point B easier, and you cross the tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, guys. They're like, what are they talking about? Train tracks.
We
played on train tracks, guys.
Yeah, people in Philadelphia play on train tracks. You know what's funny? When I got to Florida, this guy, we were talking about the train, and he's like, oh, we were talking about because Brightline was coming.
Yeah, they've never even been on a train.
Never.
A lot of people
These people are train buffs. They love trains, and they're like, what's it like? And I'm like, what do you mean? What's what like?
We spent our whole life either in a train or on the tracks.
Yeah, it's scary. Yes. The thing pulls up, you're afraid you're going to fall underneath of it. Yes. You have to hope some psycho don't push you. Then you get on a train and you drive. I mean, I don't remember anything about it that made me want to ever do it.
No. The whole thing's like...
It was fun at Christmas time going downtown to the Winemaker lights and all that. Was cool.
Well, of course, everything's fun at Christmas.
The parades, yeah.
Yes. All right, back to cruising, guys. Carnival again, okay? On the August 31st sailing to Bermuda, there was a couple days where they couldn't have tail animals due to some kind of, what was it called? No, some environmental regulations in Bermuda. Laundry services had to be paused. I don't know why. I don't know what that would have to do with anything going on the ship. Yeah. Laundry-wise, would have anything to do with what's going on in Bermuda.
We follow the rules when we get to the island.
But I'm sure they do laundry there. It was like on pause for a reason. I don't know. But anyway, so they couldn't have any tail animals, guys. For I guess while they were in Bermuda, and people were like upset about it.
I'd be upset about it too. Now, I don't care about tail animals anymore because they're not on these ships. But when I saw that little tail animal sitting there when we went back, I said to myself, boy, I missed these little bastards.
Okay.
I did. I missed it. You know, so I actually have no problem with it. They expect tail animals. That's part of that.
Yeah, they're like, where are the tail animals?
if you do tail animals, people expect tail animals. And if you're mad that they expect them, then don't ever do tail animals. Because there's little kids that cruise, there's old people, there's
It wasn't the
young
whole
people.
cruise, it was just a couple days while they were in Bermuda.
So what?
I'm just telling
Why
you.
would you do that? Why would you take
They
away
had to.
You know what people think when they don't see a
was the
tail animal?
rules.
They go, oh, my cruise got room. My room guy doesn't like us. We did something about it.
Yeah, like, where's the tail animal? Because that's like your gift at the end of the night.
It is.
Anyway, guys, another thing, the SS United States got an extension. Because it's still not set where they're going in Florida, either one of the two areas. But
they're going to be a reef regardless,
yeah,
so don't get your hopes up.
Yeah, it just doesn't, they don't know where they're going yet. So now they're staying in Philly till December 5th of this year. I think a part of it too, they didn't want to move during this hurricane season.
Yeah.
So, God, I just saw something.
I keep doing that too.
Oh my God.
Well, I heard this lady
Just
earlier.
freaked me out. I was like,
this lady earlier said there was dolphins next to the boat, which we were just talking about how we have not seen anything ever like going with us other than those flying fish. Every now and then you'll see them just like fly out.
yeah.
And one time when we were going on a rainiest cruise we ever went on, it was the coldest cruise. We were going out of Baltimore, I believe, and there was I remember we saw dolphins like as we were leaving next to the boat for like a second. You know, we were looking down where the buffet was. We were like looking down and we saw like, and we were like, oh my God, there's dolphins.
Well, guys, have a good night. We got the Eagles on tonight.
Yeah, I hate football on the cruise ship. Like, I wish
that's
my
what
game
we're going
was
to be doing
over.
probably. But yeah.
AJ Brown's not playing now. It's week 2 and we're injured, guys. Let's go. Falcons are coming in. I don't even know if Kirk Cousins is healthy.
Well, guys, we'll talk to you tomorrow.